Well, hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Manta, and today I have another simple and delicious beef fried rice. And guess what? This time you do not even need day-old rice. I'm going to show you a technique where you can enjoy fried rice even when you cook your rice the same day. So, without wasting much of your time, let's get started. And guys, ta-da! Look at that beauty. Oh boy. So I'm starting off with my beef. I have this steak cuts. It's already thinly cut, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do here is attempt to cut them in bite sizes. I just want to cut them in strips. And if you notice what I'm doing, I'm cutting it against the grain, cutting your meat against the grain, which is just those muscle lines. So if they're going horizontally, you want to go vertically just to get that really nice and juicy steak when you're eating it. So this is it. I'm gonna wash it real quick, and then to marinate this, I'm going in with some garlic powder. Very important. I love my garlic, of course. And of course, we're gonna need some black pepper to taste. Use as much as you can tolerate. At this point, I'm gonna start using some soy sauce. And very important, I like to go with this low sodium soy sauce because it gives me more control over that sodium, which is so important. I cannot handle salty food. Now, really important, you're gonna need some cornstarch, just about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. And what this is gonna do is help form more like a crust around our the steak, the beef, when we fry it. Once that hits that hot oil, you're gonna see that it's gonna form like a really good crust, which is gonna loosen up and make our rice even more tasty and softer as well. For vegetables, today I did not forget, I was able to get me some bean sprouts. So here it is. I got some bean sprouts. I know in my last episode, a lot of people were asking me, man, so where's the bean sprouts at? I could not find it, y'all, but this time I did, and I'm happy. And for more vegetables here, I got some frozen peas. So please, if you have the canned peas, actually, the frozen peas are better in my opinion. The color's more vibrant. And I got some corn and carrots. Now, really important, this is my rice. I cook this rice in the morning, let it cool down to room temperature, then I put it in the freezer. What I did was just to spread it out on my baking pan. You just want a very thin layer. And this is 3 cups of uncooked rice. You're going to get the perfect rice. It's going to be as good as day-old rice. So that's the trick I really wanted to share with you guys. Now we're going to start making this fried rice. In a wok, I am adding some vegetable oil and going in with 3 eggs to scramble this to get ready for fried rice. And I want to say thank you to everybody that checked up on me. I got a lot of comments asking me how I was feeling, and I'm feeling a lot better. Honestly, my whole family was feeling sick, but thank God we're all feeling better, and I really appreciate you guys' thoughts and prayers. Now, my eggs are done, so I'm going to add a little bit more oil in the same wok, and this time we're getting ready to fry that beef. Now it has been marinated for a couple of hours and it is nice and done, and you want to let this oil get really hot. You can see it is smoking hot, and there it goes. Once it hits that oil, baby, you're gonna hear all the sizzling sounds. And let me tell you, that cornstarch that we added in there is going to start forming that crust. Now, really important, I'm using a lot of meat. This is a big pot of fried rice. I'm using a little under 2 pounds of beef. So what I'm doing here is try to spread it as much as possible. This will ensure that the beef will fry instead of steam or boil. You don't want it to start releasing its juices because it's going to stay there and just take too long. So you want it to fry. So I'm using really high heat and spreading it as much as possible, and you can see we're beginning to form that beautiful crust that I love so much. Once that loosens up into our fried rice, it's going to add so much moisture. You're going to see that your fried rice is not going to be dry one bit. Trust me on that one. This is a really good technique. And here is a beef. Try not to finish it before it hits that rice, girl. Anyway, so I went to clean my wok because it had a lot of residue, and I am adding a little bit more vegetable oil, and I'm going in, of course, with some sesame seed oil. Now this stuff is really strong, so be careful when you use it. All the ingredients will be listed in the description box. Now once that is hot, y'all, I did not forget this time, I added my onions. I'm just using some yellow onions. And we're starting off with our stir fry right now. And once I get the onions in, we're going in with the carrots. Now, these are carrots that I just diced myself, so they're not frozen on anything. So, you know, they're tougher and they take longer to cook. So I like to add it at this point and just keep going. You know what? Right now, from this point on, you are going to be frying at high heat. So you get to be really quick. That is when I really enjoy my fried rice. It is those type of dishes that are really quick because you gotta cook on really high point, so it makes it so delicious, I promise you. So next I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of freshly crushed garlic and ginger. I love this combination in my fried rice. It's almost like a must-have. It's a staple. I always gotta use garlic and ginger because there's nothing like it, especially when it's fresh. It just adds so much to this dish. So please, if you have it, go ahead and use it. And now it is time to reintroduce beef back into this beautiful wok. And you can see the colors are looking so good. And like I said, try not to finish all these beef because it is so tasty, so delicious. And you would notice that it is so soft. Please, if you get to try this recipe, do let me know. And don't forget to tag me on Instagram or come back in the comments and let us know how it went for you. So now it is time to add my bean sprouts. And here it is. Now with this ingredient, you can add as much as you can. I really like it in my fried rice. So yeah, I'm adding some of that and just continue with the stir fry. Again, I am cooking on medium high heat and this is a wok, so it holds up a lot of heat. So try not to burn it. If it's getting too hot and it's starting to burn, you can easily just cut down on that fire. But fried rice is just one of those that are really better if you're going with the high heat. So once I get all of that in, it is now time to add our rice. Remember, I try to break up all the lumps as much as possible when it comes out of the freezer. And let me tell you, this is so good. This is jasmine rice, by the way. I always use jasmine rice. I would leave a link to the type of rice that I use. I shared it in my previous shrimp fried rice video. If you have not seen that video, it's really good and you guys really liked it. I would link it in the description box below and also up in the cards so you guys can check it out after you watch this video. To my new subscribers, I want to say a warm welcome. You are so welcome to the Mansa team. On this channel, I share a lot of cooking recipes made from scratch and also hacking our way through different recipes that just saves us a lot of time. So if there's something up your alley, please do consider subscribing, okay, if this is your first time coming across this channel. And to my returning subscribers, a big thank you for always coming back to support your girl. Now it's time to add some soy sauce. I have this dark soy sauce that I'm using. Guys, if you can lay your hands on the dark soy sauce that is thicker, that's the best option. So please, if you guys know where I can find it, please do let me know in the comment section below because I have looked everywhere and can't get my hands on one of them. So I add that and I also go in with my low sodium again to try to control that salt. And also some oyster sauce. This is optional. If you don't have that, you can totally enjoy your fried rice with just the soy sauce. You'll be just fine. So yeah, just keep stir frying that. And like I said, if you know where I can find the dark soy sauce, please do let me know in the comments below. I would appreciate that. Now at this point, I am reintroducing the scrambled eggs back into this wok because we are almost done. And guys, my kitchen smells so good. It smells so good. And of course, you know, I cannot do this without finishing off with some beautiful spring onions. Now this is just the green part. You can use the actual white part as part of your onions. It would also give it a really good taste. It has its own distinct flavor that I absolutely love, especially in stir-fried dishes. So now my heat is off because I don't want the spring onions to wilt and overcook. And ta-da, guys, and this is it. This meal right here, let me tell you, my husband and I enjoyed this. It was so good. As you can see, it is a lot of rice. And we had this for some days and we just enjoyed it. Like I said, the beef is so soft and I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. If you do not forget to tag me on Instagram. My handle is at the Mansa Queen and I'm also on Facebook. You can add pictures. You can show me pictures. And this was a final result. So good. It is not mushy at all, but it's still also soft enough and really enjoyable. The beef is just tasty and so soft. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much. And please do remember to give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye, y'all.